My name is Emma, and what I'm about to share isn't just a story, it's a warning. Ready? Let's begin. Some things grow deeper than roots. They bury themselves in the silence between footsteps, in the shadows beneath the things we love. I thought I was saving my father when I cut that thing down. But the silence it left behind is worse than any scream. And now I see the truth in my dad's eyes. I didn't kill the monster. I just woke it up. I was 10 when Dad came home, more alive than I'd ever seen him. A quiet man, stoic, measured. Logistics job. Lawn on Sundays. But that day, he had this glint in his eye. "Look at this," he whispered, as though afraid someone might overhear. He opened a small, wrinkled paper bag. Inside sat a single, black seed. It was heavy. Oily. Covered in spiral veins like something meant to stay buried. Guy said it'd grow into a king of a tree. Said it would protect us. His voice was giddy. Almost reverent. I was just a kid. So I helped him plant it. That was the last good memory I have of our backyard. It sprouted within days. Weeks later, it stood taller than me. By the time I hit high school, it loomed over the house. Black-barked, wide-armed, with leaves that didn't rustle like leaves. They hissed. My dad adored it. Built a fence around it. Only he could tend to it. Mom called it his thing. We let him have it. Didn't question it. But looking back, we should have. As the tree grew, the yard began to die. My mom's flower beds curled up like paper. The soil beneath it cracked and grayed. Even our golden retriever, once a bounding blur of joy, would stop cold at the back door. Whimpering. Tail between his legs. That shadow it cast. It didn't just block the sun. It drank it. And anything that stepped beneath it felt wrong. By the time I turned 22, the tree owned him. Dad quit his job. Built a bench beneath the branches. Sat there all day, every day. Rain or shine. Smiling. Listening. We'd see his lips move, as if in prayer. "It's peaceful here," he said once. "You'd feel it, too, if you just Saturday." But I couldn't. Standing in that shadow was like staring into an endless well. And knowing something in it stared back. He stopped eating. Stopped speaking unless it was about the tree. My mom begged. Cried. He just nodded, smiling faintly. "It takes care of me now." I knew if I didn't act, he'd disappear completely. So one night, while the house slept, I grabbed the axe. The moon was bright, yet the yard lay in pitch blackness. I stepped into the shadow. The cold hit instantly like plunging into icy water. The bark felt like slick skin. I raised the axe. That's when I heard it. A whisper right beside my ear. "Don't." Male and female. Old and young. Like the tree itself was breathing. Begging. Warning. I swung. Thwack. Not wood. Meaty. Like splitting raw flesh. Dark ooze leaked from the cut. I smelled it metallic. Copper. Blood. Still, I kept going. Each swing met with groans from the roots below. The yard shook. The axe stuck. But I didn't stop. I couldn't. I roared, swung again. And with a final, splintering cry, it fell. Silence. I staggered to the stump, shining my flashlight into the heart of it. I froze. No rings. No wood. Only flesh. Fibers. Sinew. And in the center, a human torso. Rib cage. Spine. Rubbery, pale skin severed, leaking. I had cut something alive. Something watching. Something waiting. Burn it. I spun. My father stood on the patio. Blank-eyed. Broken. Not angry. Not afraid. Just, hollow. We have to burn it. Now. We chopped the remains. Dragged them into a pile. Drenched it in gasoline. My father lit the match. The fire screamed. Smoke curled into the sky, greasy, thick, like burning meat and rot. We stood there until sunrise, watching it burn. The tree is gone. The yard is bare. But my father, he's not the same. He eats. He sleeps. But the man who loved his garden, who whispered to branches and smiled at leaves, he's gone. Now he paces, peeks through curtains, flinches at every creak. And when he looks at me, it's like I'm the monster. I thought I saved him. But I think I only severed the connection. Not the creature. Not the curse. Because that silence, it's growing again. In the walls. In the floorboards. In me. What if it wasn't the tree that needed feeding? What if it was a door? And now that it's open, it's looking for new roots. Please. If anyone hears this, tell me what I brought into this house. Because something's still watching. And I think it's growing again. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling horror tales. Your support keeps the darkness alive.